So welcome back to another Artist Spotlight. Again, my name is Joe Foy, and today I am joined by Ethan Espey.
Hello, how are you doing?
And so I had met you when we did, I was in the pit band, and you were at Lime,
Yeah.
and you did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, right?
Yeah, I lead it in that is
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yep. That was a good time. It was very stressful because that was just before everything got closed down.
Oh my, right before COVID hit. It was
Yes.
the last day, and right after that weekend, no more school for about a year.
Yeah, exactly.
That was ridiculous.
Yep, and there were a couple of schools who didn't do their musicals that weekend, but Lime went through with it, and I remember sitting there very anxious, but it was great that you guys did it, because it was, you guys put a lot of work into it, and it was sad to see a lot of shows.
We put so much work into it.
Yeah.
We were really happy to do it. It was really funny though, being the lead and then doing what I was doing. There were too many kids that just really liked me. So unfortunately that I was doing my part, I distracted everybody because I was fun too.
Right.
So I'm like, no, do your part. I'm sorry, I won't be a distraction. So I had to take it seriously a lot of the times, definitely.
Yeah, and that helps you do that. So you did a great job in it.
You did too. I love the bass.
Oh, well, thank you. That was actually my second time playing it, so it was I knew it a little bit better.
No, I felt that.
So I want to talk about, let's start what you do, So you are a person who plays a lot of different instruments, right?
I play anything that you could hand me, because one thing about me is I never really took lessons in absolutely anything. I didn't take vocal lessons, guitar lessons, drum lessons. I just got on it and got with the rhythm and did what I could do and learned through time.
Yep.
So pretty much it's not really what the fundamentals of it is. If it sounds good to me, I think I could play it.
Yep. And you've been playing, you listed things like guitar, bass, drums, keys, voice.
100%.
And then there was something ECT.
Etc.
That makes a lot more sense now that
Yeah.
you say you can play everything. I was like, what does ECT mean? It means etc. I should know that.
Because even that stand-up bass, I've never played it before, but since I played the bass, I've got an idea of what it's going to be like.
Yes.
So I might be able to get a rhythm after 5 minutes after it's probably sounding bad.
Yeah, well, you're welcome to jam on it a little bit as we leave. So.
Thank you.
So you also have kind of produced your own music, or at least have been recording a little bit on your own. Is that correct?
Yes, I have been doing that forever. I've actually been doing that since I was 13, because I started learning everything, like really learning when I was 10, and on my 10th birthday, my parents got me a Fender guitar. A Fender Stratocaster. It was beautiful. And I picked it up every day. I don't know why. I just had the passion to actually pick it up every day and learn it, and it became my hobby.
Yeah.
And it kept me from just being sad. I was happy when I picked it up, so I kept it with me.
Yeah. There was somebody who told me that somebody told him that they were lucky to be a musician because musicians have a power to heal themselves.
It's like a therapy.
Yeah,
honestly.
it is.
You get to sit down and I don't know, sometimes people don't like talking to people, so if you could just communicate with your guitar a little bit.
Yeah,
that's the way I put it.
I feel that. So what are your plans now? So you're out of high school, right?
Actually, just finishing 12th grade, along with a job
Okay.
and my solo project, and
Oh.
yeah, it's been a busy year, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to
apparently.
move out of a house, get my car insurance and everything,
Yep.
and get a license. It's just all hitting me super fast because you get out of school and you've got all these things hitting you. I'm fortunate that my job's super close to my parents' house where I live,
Yeah.
and it just all works out. So I'm gonna save as much money as I can and go on from there, because that's all you can do. Don't go into the future unprepared.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what does the future hold in terms of music for you?
I mean, just happiness.
Yeah.
In the future, all I want is to be happy. And I know that music is going to make me happy. So if I can make myself happy, and if I could include other people with being happy with my music too, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So basically, you don't necessarily have ambitions to, if you did something
Right.
like professionally, you would, or just doing it whenever you can.
It's a hobby. I've never really turned it into a job, but the way I do it and the way it is my hobby, it almost kind of is a job because I just do it so much. Every day I just get home and then I record music.
Yeah.
I don't do homework a lot of the times. I should, and I get it done. Don't worry, I'm graduating. But I record my music too much, and no, it's not a problem. Some people might say it's a problem, but
yeah,
I am happy. And if it makes you happy, then I say go for it.
yeah, that's good to know.
That's for sure. And like, yeah, if I do make it, I have a lot of plans to do something in the future to post.
Yeah.
But I don't really expect anything out of it. You know, if people listen to it, they're going to listen to it. And if people don't want to listen to it and they're going to hate it, they're going to hate it. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
But if they do love it, that makes me happy. It gives me a good feeling.
That's good philosophy. I like it. So I do want to talk. You have been in a band that I've seen.
Yep.
Cow Call, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And unfortunately, for anybody that has heard, I am out of it. And for that, I've got more time to focus on what I can do for my own music. And I think that would honestly be a better and healthier route for me.
Yep.
To just go on and focus on myself a little bit more and get my school done, get work done, because there are so much going on. I want to get my license. Gotta pay bills. I want a yard. So I gotta put in that time.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
it is unfortunate. I will miss it. It was fun, but sometimes things just end up breaking apart.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
So now what music influences you the most? You don't necessarily, what is an artist, whatever you want to say.
So what influenced me the most was Korn, new metal. So Slipknot, Korn, Marilyn Manson. Not too much Marilyn Manson because he's not that good of a person. But why I said Korn immediately is because they're great people that had their problems and dug themselves out of their holes. And they are still going through their problems, unfortunately. But they still go out and they tour and they sing their heart out about their pain and they connect with people. And I think that was amazing. And when I saw Korn live with Rob Zombie, that was my second show ever. And for some reason, it's just, you draw that crowd. Mm-hmm. And there was that crowd where I went to the Slipknot concert. That was my first concert. Insane. And we got these seat tickets for free. We were in the yard and somebody gave us seat tickets. Mm-hmm. That's a nice person. We got to the seats and I was so happy. And then for this Korn concert, we get another seat ticket, me and my dad. Mm-hmm. And then not only that, we kind of get smarter and we're like, we could leave the seats and we could go to the sidelines and get closer. Where people are coming out of the pit, and when Rob Zombie left, somebody was like, here's our pit tickets. You're clearly rocking out harder than we are, so here you go. It's one of those things where just those bands bring those people together, where if they see somebody that is having a good time, whether they're having a good time or not, they just want to make people happy. Yeah. It's that good environment that a lot more places do need, and that's what I kind of look for. As much as music could be good, if the environment's not good, then it loses all of its fun. Because I've seen some of my, what I thought was favorite bands, and then I went to a show by them, like Neck Deep. I don't know if you've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
They're a pop punk band, and they are very, very good. I'm not going to diss them at all, but when I went to their show, all the fans, it's the boy band. They want to touch all on them. They want to just get a high five, and it's like, hold up, I'm just trying to stand up. Yeah. We got to have respect for each other. Yeah.
No, I've had that. I've had a similar experience. There was one band I saw at back when they used to do Warped tours.
Oh, I wish.
Went to a couple of those, and there was one band that I saw that I had liked, and then when I saw them live, I didn't like their personality on stage. Yeah. It really ruined it for me. And a lot of their people were dissing the band before them that was a ska band.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm just getting into ska too. Like, oh my gosh.
I wasn't a big fan of that.
The Boss Tones, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Oh, gotcha. This was the Streetlight Manifesto was the band that was playing.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it for some reason, but
They weren't the band that was dissing. I won't say the band that was dissing, but...
No, I get that, exactly.
But you mentioned Korn, and it's just so funny, because, I mean, when I was, I want to say first, second, third grade, that's when, I don't know if that's when they were really big, but my friend's brother, we would be riding around in the back seat. He's like this older brother, and he would be cranking it and have this souped out car in terms of a sound system. And I'd be like, oh man, this is a little too heavy for me.
I don't know what you're going through, but I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, but I was like, that was my experience with Korn. But no, that's awesome. I to hear that. And then Slipknot, I had listened to. I haven't listened to a whole lot of Slipknot.
It's weird because there was my dad. He's a really good person, and I'm young. At first, I was like, "Oh no, you're not. You're my dad, and you're just trying to tell me what to do." No, but he tried to. At a young age, he showed me this amazing music, and he showed me stuff like Slipknot and Korn. And at first, I was like, "He's just screaming."
Yeah.
I'm just a 10-year-old boy, and I'm like, I'm gonna go against everything you say. So I ended up coming to my senses, and he still tried because he knew that that's the environment I needed to be around. Because I never really fit in when I was younger. I always got bullied, and I'm born from Dallas, Texas, if you didn't know that.
Oh.
And then raised in like Mesquite, East Texas.
Gotcha.
And then I got bullied. I got bullied so much that we had to move across the state.
When did you move here then?
2015.
Okay, so you've only been here about 7, 8 years.
Yep, 8 years, and it's been nice. It's definitely a lot more different. I don't get bullied, of course. But I think that's because I've actually made a little bit of a name for myself. In Texas, I was little. Can't make a name for yourself when you're little. You just kind of doing your little thing. You want to go ride bikes and ride scooters, but
you don't even know what you're doing when you're that.
Yeah, exactly. Too many things to do. I could play with dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's another thing. Music made me fit in.
Yeah.
And just in that group of musicians where Slipknot and Korn brought me in, it made me feel like I could fit in.
Yeah.
Again, at least. Like you can't lose hope. And that's the point that I want to get to in my music too. Yeah. I never want to lose hope, and I don't want people to lose hope, no matter how hard life gets. It could beat you down, it could kick you while you're down, but you can get up and you can keep on working if you really want to.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily have any music to share right now.
Not necessarily. I'm recording it, and some of it is in the works, but I'm working on it to the point so I can make it good enough so I'm not hurting everybody's ears.
Right. It takes a while too. Don't forget to get it mastered.
Yes, exactly.
And my recommendation is a local person, Matt Corey, but you don't have to use that one. But anyways, when you do have it, let us know, and we will post it for sure.
Please, and that would be amazing. I've definitely got a couple that I can't wait to show, and I think that you guys will love. And it's definitely different. It's not at all heavy. I'm going an acoustic route for now, and even almost a hip hop just to mix it in. I'm mixing everything in, and I hope you guys and gals are ready to hear it. Ready to hear what I've got going on in my head, I guess.
Awesome.
Because it's beautiful.
Yep. Anything else that you want to say, that you want to tell anybody?
Well, I do hope that everybody has an amazing and fantastic day, and I love everybody. I want everybody to put a smile on somebody's face, whether it's one person or 10. It matters.
You are such a positive person. I love it.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is a nice time.
And thanks for being our spotlight.
Of course. Thank you.